Yes, I am migrating out. Now, I'm huge supporter for this to not actually, leave the season before you get your seasonal rewards. I think this is stupid, but when I see what kind of rewards most likely I'm going to get is from the achievement for personal. I need to make like 9 million resource healing. That means non-stop sending donkeys somebody to kill my donkeys, which it's not my thing to get this one shard. And yeah, this is a personal one that I finish. I get the shard for the 12 million merits, and most likely this is going to be the only shard I'm going to get this season for the pets. From point of warband here, yeah, most likely I'm going to lose these 2 legendary hero tokens. What else I'm going to lose? Two more, so it's like four legendary tokens. The rest is actually collected from the behemoths. It's like 4 tokens. Now, on the other thing is we don't have Thunder Rocks, so this thing is a very nice one where you can actually exchange your tokens and get generation 4 tokens. And we know that the generation 4 mages are coming, but I'm not going to be able to do it because we don't have Thunder Rocks. This is one of the things. We don't have Hydras, so this shard is also not going to go in my pocket. And yeah, we don't have Dragon also to have this extra token, exchange token. I think exchanging token is a thing definitely that you want to sit, or getting one Yadra Amber if your alliance actually is getting any of this thing. But so far, yeah, I get this one, so it's actually 2 tokens at the end of the day. I'm going to go out from this season because I'm not going to get seasonal rewards when I make my migration from the realm. Yeah, again, maybe this one it's already taken. We get the magma. It's not something crazy that I'm actually going to lose when I make my migration. So obviously the question is where I'm going to migrate, and I'm going to actually migrate to MFD. Now, MFD was an alliance that fight like a crazy. I was part from the pushes where we was trying somehow to penetrate MFD defense. I think it was somewhere here. Yeah, that was a crazy defense on this side. I spent a lot of resources. There's some keeps still sitting here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This keeps is not even having a last territory under their feet. But anyway, it was a crazy fight over here. We did a lot to penetrate this defense, but MFD managed to actually survive. They managed to hold, and they hold very nicely, very nicely. There is not even a sign that they're going to slow down with their, with their defense. So I'm extremely impressed from MFD, and this is one of the reasons. The second reason is they're little more smaller alliance, and I really don't like to be that much in the top alliances. Obviously there is I don't say MFD is not one of the top alliances or something like this, or putting them down, but I don't want to be like 30 billion plus alliance full with whales and krakens and everybody. I remember I get something like why you're talking when you're free to play, brother. Imagine somebody who is getting the daily dues and monthly packs to be called free to play. So stuff like this, I don't like it that much. And the other reason is MFD actually called me like before 2 seasons. I mean, one specific person actually write me, yo, say where I'm watching you. And I feel that this alliance actually want me to be there. So I'm always speaking first the alliances that have a decent chance to want to play with me, because to be a content creator is little hard. You're not like a normal person. Like 50%, okay, 50% is pretty big number, but there is a decent amount of people who don't like content creators that much. and I totally understand that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just like normal player like everybody else. So yeah, the target is going to be MFD, and we already get approval from MFD to actually make the migration. And yeah, everything else I did say. Am I still in the alliance? Yeah, I have to actually leave my alliance. I have to be, yeah, quit alliance. I have to be like this, no alliance, nothing around you. What this bad boy is doing here? And yeah, we're going to make the migration right now. This second time I make a migration. By the way, I'm extremely happy that right now I'm like 95, 96 million merits. Not million merits, oh my god, 96, 97 million power, and it's going to cost me just like 22 migration. Now obviously when you're doing the migration, something that I have to mention that is you cannot claim the seasonal rewards, obviously around seasonal rewards, seasonal buff, all season related buffs from your original realm such as seasonal policy, blah blah blah, will be cleared. So you know, no policy, that mean no pets like 3 warrants. From one point I'm thinking I make it little more early from what I should do, because still with the policy you're going to get like 2 warrants more. So you definitely have to think about that when you're doing migration, if they take out your seasonal policies. And since I don't know when I do the migration if I'm going to have a seasonal policy or not, and if I don't have seasonal policy, it's going to be like 3 pet skills per day that I'm going to be behind. Yeah, this is one of the things. After migrating, 50% of the dead units will be returned, so it's like 90k of my dead troops is going to be returned to me, which is fine. I really want my boys back. Affiliate region you cannot relocate, so there's going to be some region I'm going to teleport. Rally restriction, you can only launch or take part of rallies against Darkling forts within your own affiliate region. Okay, garrison and army groups. In addition, you must fulfill the following condition to migrate. Your deployment queue is empty, so basically you don't have somebody outside doing something like gathering or etc. Neither your city or your legions are in combat. Well, if they're not outside, they cannot be. Maybe if they rally you, by the way. You're not member of an alliance. Okay, so we get all the checks here. Please note that successful migration will have the following effects. Unclaimed seasonal rewards, including from seasonal achievement and seasonal companion, will be removed. Yeah, at the end of the season, you're going to have something like a companion where you can make 1 spin and get 1 hero, if I remember right. I mean 10 tokens of specific hero, which, you know, is still fine. There's going to be some losses, obviously. All event points will be resetted. See specific events for further details. Resources that exceed the storehouse protection capacity will be scrapped. And oh brother, I'm going to have so many resources scrapped. That's why I'm actually making the migration, just because this thing is going to be scrapped, but whatever I make the migration, they're going to be scrapped. So I want to go more faster just to have the time to gather more resources, because I'm going to try to get the mage skin. This is one of the things. Okay, where was I? From point of migration and resources. Your game will be resetted when you reopen the game. Your city will appear on the random location in your region. The remaining time for Titan Legacy will be changed to match your destination server. This may lead to certain rewards being calculated and leaving you unable to claim all rewards. I have read it. It's like 22 migrational permits. The game actually make the things way more easy, because for my 97 million power, I should pay like 55 migrational permits, but right now it's just 22. I have like 76, so I can basically jump in the two more times. Let's say it like this. And yeah, let's go, and we're going to migrate that. Okay, what I'm going to lose? Your resources stockpile exceed your stock. Ow, that's painful, brother. That's very, very painful. But at the end of the day, yeah, I want to do it, so I know the risk. I know all the risk. Just for the people, I'm making also this video for the people who's looking to migrate, because the Call of Dragons bring back some of the migrational permits, and we get decent amount of migrational permits. The mana is protected, 950 million mana is protected, but I'm going to lose like 431 million gold, 577 wood, and 410 million. This is going to be ore. So yeah, this is basically also very painful. Maybe I should sell these resources. I didn't actually do that. There is a lot of how to say it. I mean, before you make a migration, if you see that they're exceed, just sell them. Get like 100 gems per 5 million woods or gold. Just do that. But yeah, this is also, you know, through the process. But anyway, okay, so we're writing delete and we're going to click OK. So yeah, we're moving from server 99 to server 77. After migrating, you cannot migrate again for 45 days. 45 days. All event scores and rankings will be lost, and all resources not protected by your storehouse will be scrapped. Please consider your decision carefully before you're confirming. The High King can approve one migration every 10 seconds. Okay, so yeah, we're going to click migrate. You cannot apply for migration when you're what? Try again later. Okay, the migration is complete. The game will be reset. You cannot migrate when you have item on sale in the exchange house. What? What is this item that I have sell in the exchange house? Exchange house? Sell? Resources? Do I sell something? Oh, brother. Yeah, obviously you have to also remove this thing. Yeah, I'm going to take it out. It was, by the way, part from the weekly quest that I was having. And since this video is becoming very long, again, this is so far I didn't migrate for so much time. I have accepted. I think we obviously see all this, delete, let's see, okay, and migrate. Now it should work. Okay, yeah, it's working. And here we go. We're at the Belleron. Road to 4 Legion invitation. Okay. And yeah, we're basically in MFD server. This is the dragon, obviously, and all these things. Now, I'm not quite sure can I migrate out from this region where I'm currently in, but yeah. From now on, your boy Burgas is going to play with MFD. They're looking cool people. So yeah. So this will be for this video, guys. Just want to share with you where I'm going to go, all the process, some good tips and tricks on your process to when you're making migration. Obviously I make some mistakes. I don't say I make mistakes because I make it by my decision. It's not something that I'm missing or I didn't actually know that I'm going to pay as a price when I'm doing the migration. But yeah. So yeah, I wish you a great day and see you in the next video. Most likely I'm going to have some videos with a BTX stack on me. So yeah, just have some pre-recorded stuffs coming on my video, in my video library. So yeah, wish you a great day and see you in the next video.